or very tall?
It's the boots. Yvonne Strahovski, Batwoman.
Okay. So we are super excited talking to Batwoman. First of all, you look like you are a hero. Those boots are fabulous.
These boots are for superheroes. I should not have put them on today. Because they're,
They're a little high, but they're cute.
Thanks.
Paying for fashion.
Yes, true.
How are you enjoying playing Batwoman?
Oh, it's great. This is the first time that they've animated Batwoman in all this. So it was, I was very excited to get the call and be asked to voice her. I underestimated the pressure that was surrounding this type of thing because I mean, for me it was great and fun and amazing to do and a lot of fun in the booth. But I quickly realized at the New York premiere last week or the week before that that there's a lot of pressure on something like this. I didn't grow up myself with comics or superheroes really too much, so I'm sort of learning as I go with this world, and there's a lot, it's an iconic character, and so there's a lot of expectations on something like this.
Now, how did you figure out how to do her voice since you do have an accent?
Yeah, I knew it was going to be an American accent, so that the voice really comes from the script, from what they've created and the world that they're putting us into. So it really, I'm informed by the words and the scenarios of what they're writing, and that's how it goes. So thankfully with this one, it wasn't just action. She has this family story. We go back to some emotional stuff with her, and we also we see her romantic side, which is also a really cool thing to see for her character. I don't know that we see that with any other characters. Yeah.
No, not usually. Yeah. So you're joining the nerd geeky world. What was it like doing the first time sort of interacting with fans, since I know it can be intimidating for people the first time?
It's great. It's always a pleasure for me, and because I've been sort of a part of the gamer world and this sci-fi world for a while now, just with other projects that I've done. So I always feel truly welcomed and embraced by everybody. So it's always lovely to interact with the fans, and also to spoil things for them. Like the last time at the panel, there was a question about how we all interact in the booth and whatever, and it was so funny telling them that we don't actually we had never met before. The actors on stage, we had only met that night, and that we don't actually interact. So it's fun to reveal the the secrets, the movie magic.
Now, what comics did you read to get to know Batwoman a little better?
I really rely on the director and the people who are actually in the room on the day, because sometimes, as my understanding of it, what they've explained to me is that sometimes they take stuff from the comics, from the original character, the things that have developed over the years, and use them, and sometimes they don't. So it kind of depends on the story that they're going with or what they're creating for Batman, Bad Blood. They told me certain things that were going to be used, and that's sort of what I went with. So I heavily rely on the guidance of the guys who are behind the actual project for this one.
Now, as a new person to the DC Nation Batwoman, have you gotten any fan love? Have they sent you any art, any toys, any collectibles?
I haven't seen any of that stuff yet, but people have been lovely on the old Twitter so far. So, but that so that's nice, I guess. I hope that people like it.
Now, did anyone do any cosplay? Often I find when voice actors see people dressed up like their characters, it's always a lot of fun for them.
What's that?
The cosplay, when people dress up, like, for instance, Batwoman. Did you happen to see anybody when you were at New York Comic Con?
No, just a lot of Batman t-shirts and hats.
Everyone loves The Dark Knight.
Yes.
And one last question. Will you be going to WonderCon or Comic-Con? And if you do, will you be dressed in cosplay so you can expand out into the audience and meet some new people?
Well, I usually attend, I don't think I've missed a Comic-Con in the last 8 years, I think. So I will probably end up going. Every year, I think I should really put on a costume and go around and look around. I haven't done it yet, but maybe I will be sporting my Batwoman costume this year
That would be so much fun.
Yeah, it would be.
Thank you so much for talking to me, and welcome to the DC Nation.
Thank you very much.